Okay, someone asking, is it Wing Chun affected in the street fight? Now, of course, Wing Chun designed for street fight, okay? It's designed for street fight. But you have to understand this, about this well. A lot of time when people talk about this kind of movement and then they're training on the Chi Sao and then they're doing all this kind of movement, and when the street fight come along, then you use the punching movement is different to the way you train. So sometimes when you look at this, it's not effective. It's very true. It's not effective if people training in a more like a certain ways that don't are trusting the real life threat to you. Okay, so this is a problem. And the Wing Chun, many people using Wing Chun is a very good for street to be able to use because it's close and short. So let me show you. Now, if you're punching a normal Wing Chun way, okay, like this. Now, when you're in the street, you're gonna have problem. Okay, you were talking about street fight, and we live in the West here. People punching, people grappling, people might come attack, punch, and go up and like this kind of movement coming in. Okay, they do this kind of thing. They're not gonna punch like the Wing Chun man like this kind of movement, and then you can. Of course, it's not gonna be effective for someone that you got dealt with. It's like you're trying to using fight with a bow and arrow. Nowadays, people using gun to shoot you. It's a two different goddamn mindset. Of course, it's not gonna effective. But if you're gonna using that conventional way he gonna use, then it's very different. Okay, you straight away go and eat him. You can follow up, but how you gonna follow up in such a way that make it more effective? Is how you train on your Wing Chun. Okay, if your Wing Chun is designed for this kind of thing a lot, this kind of thing, body like this and neck like this. Now see how dangerous that is when something land or the straight cross coming in. It's gonna be very difficult to defend because your head like this, one land, you break your damn neck, and it's gonna have a problem, isn't it? So when you're training, you're gonna learn to control line, control like your body fighting. You're in a real fight here. Because you're understanding this line here, you can control. If you're moving, I'm moving with him, I close him up. If your hook coming in, I control him. So I be in line to deal with him. Okay? If you try to grapple me, I control him head to attack him like this, attack him body, and then I can get rid of him and I move. I have to fight in such a way that built for this 21st century, but using Wing Chun on it to be able to make it effective for me to use. So the movement of it, you got to understand it, how you train. You're gonna punch like this, you see? This is how you're gonna attack you. This kind of thing. I might can be just go like this and then and break down, punch, break down, arm. You see some of us boom here and then boom here like that, and now I follow up. You can do all this movement to make sure you're gonna bust him up. But if you want to use it, the ways are meant to be used, and you can do boom, boom, like straight to the throat. Attack it straight to here, with a boom down here to the chest like that, and then you can follow up to the movement. Now, when you're here, now big problem, you see? This way you got to move here to understanding the body, so you don't get bust up hand, because in a street fight, if you mess up your hand, you're gonna have problems. So you can attack like this, and then you can go in to walk with him with the elbow there to get dealt with him. Okay, thank you for that. So it's just very difficult to answer the question because I don't talk about Wing Chun as the whole. This is why I say to people all the time, not all Wing Chun create equal. Got many good Wing Chun master out there. You know, Wing Chun people training and using for street fight. Many of them, they're very good. They know how to deal with them. But this is why people don't get it. And they put something on and then thinking like Wing Chun is not effective. Wing Chun is very effective. It depends how you use it and how you train. And I mentioned this over and over again. Not all Wing Chun created equal, and not all master create equal. So you got to get that through your head and understand. Don't thinking like Wing Chun is gonna be able to deal with it. Your Wing Chun may be different to mine may be different to you. So you got to get through your head and understand that. If you like this kind of thing here, and you like this, and you want to subscribe to me, and then you want more information and ask anything you want about the training onto the Wing Chun side, then comment below, and I'm glad to help you before some other people doing Wing Chun talking bullshit to your head, and you might get messed up. So spend some time to practice and be wiser a little bit and more clever a little bit, so you can able to understand the real world. Spend some time to practice. I will see you on the next lesson.